welcome back to your daily bedtime stories. Tonight's story is Finish the Story, Dad by Nicola Smee, published by Walker Books. Ruby was never happier than when snuggled up in bed with her dad reading her a story. But she didn't like him stopping before the end. She wouldn't take no for an answer, though he promised to finish the story the following night. When she came downstairs to plead with him, he got cross. "I'm reading to myself now. We'll finish your book tomorrow. Now go to sleep." So Ruby went back upstairs to bed, and she started to count. Someone said that counting sent you to sleep, though she couldn't see how. She had just shut her eyes for 1 second when she was disturbed by her bed being roughly shaken. "Why are you counting?" asked a very large lion at the end of her bed. "It's supposed to make me sleep, but it doesn't work," replied Ruby. "But I know that would. Will you read me the rest of the story, please?" "No, I wouldn't," answered the lion, "but I will give you a ride on my back. That will make you tired." But after a while the only one who felt tired was the lion. "Thanks for the ride, but I don't feel at all sleepy, so I'll walk on," said Ruby. She walked on until she found herself face to face with a dangling snake. "Will you please read me this book?" she asked. "No, I won't, but I'll give you a swing," hissed the snake. After a while the snake felt tired. "I think I'll stop now to have a rest," he hissed. So Ruby said good-bye and walked on until she met a gorilla. "Will you help me read this book?" she asked. "I'd prefer to give you a piggyback, though, through the trees," the gorilla replied. After a while the gorilla was tired, but Ruby wasn't. "You have a rest and I'll go on," she said. Soon she came to a river, and in the river she spied a crocodile. "Would you read me the rest of this book?" she asked. "No, but I'll give you a ride to the other side," said the crocodile. On the other side Ruby met a giraffe. Before she could say anything the giraffe turned and whispered, "Shh, the baby's asleep." "Will I ever find someone to finish this book?" Ruby sighed. "I think I know someone who could do that," squawked a big bird. "He's an old wise elephant. I'll take you to him." They flew for a long time over the tops of the trees. Then the kind bird opened his beak to say, "I think we'd better take a rest," and Ruby fell. She fell down and down, and landed with a crash on her bedroom floor. Ruby's dad raced upstairs. He picked her up and tucked her in and bent down to get the book. "I'll finish this for you now," he said. But Ruby was fast asleep. The end. Sleep tight and don't let the bedbugs bite.